Hello, my name is Al Blair. I've been asked to provide you with an executive presentation about Office Accounting 365. Topics I'll cover briefly are the background of eTEK, which is the company that owns Office Accounting 365. Highlight the primary markets that product line is designed to serve. We'll summarize the products themselves as well as the platforms upon which they execute, and then close with the key benefits and why those are important to your organization, and then also highlight what the logical next step would be for us to focus on what you need. Long story short, eTEK owns Office Accounting 365. eTEK was formed in 1998. We're a Microsoft certified small business specialist, a member of the Better Business Bureau with an A+ rating, and over a decade of consecutive annual rewards, zero customer complaints, that sort of thing, which are all obviously very important. The fact that I'm speaking quickly on those is not indicative of how very meaningful they are to us. We have customers in almost every state in the United States, over 3,000 users. Three primary business segments are summarized as shown on your screen. We have a traditional customer-owned software licenses, customer choice, and the key here with OA 365 is cloud-based. That's the emphasis on this product line. And here's what we mean by hybrid. If you open the current any of the current applications in Office 2013 and you'll see that SkyDrive. Incidentally, if you want to know what that's all about, go ahead and just learn more about it from Microsoft. It's free, and you can share collaboratively in your organization documents and files, and it's a very, very practical, down-to-earth way to add a hybrid or add or extend your current products and software to use the internet. Custom development is a major focus. We focus on what you need, and quite often you need another report, or you need something done just a little bit different in the way you invoice or the way you perform your inventory or your warehouse records and things like that. That's what we're all about. Any custom development we do is fully warranted and supported by eTEK so long as you remain an eTEK customer. The emphasis here is on cloud-based, ease of use, flexibility, scalability, open source database, backed by superior service, and here is the emphasis. We basically are putting your systems together. Office Accounting 365 by definition includes a full suite of Microsoft Office programs as well as our software hosted on high-performance, secure, dedicated servers so that they're all yours. You're not sharing those with anybody else. And incidentally, that's a very important point of distinction when you get around to comparing our hosted fees and rates with others. So the Microsoft Office family of professional products, 10, 13, 365, that's the front end. When you open your browser and you sign on, log in to Office Accounting 365, you basically will have right there on your desktop anywhere in the world 24/7 you're going to have not only our system but a version of Microsoft Office Professional that's compatible, and the back-end data is stored in a Microsoft SQL Server database, so performance and the number of users is not an issue. We offer a higher relative value than our competitors, and we're going to show you a little graphic to show you exactly what we mean by that. This is a little conceptual, but bear with me. On the left hand, Y scale from low to high is return on your investment in software and services, and on the X axis that extends from left to right from low to high is flexibility. What we're trying to do is to position our product line where it has a very high return on your investment and a very high degree of flexibility, because we start with a lower total cost of ownership. In other words, our prices are relatively low compared to our competition. The single user desktop systems, complete with service and support and all that sort of thing, cost $5,000 perhaps, or sometimes less. Multi-user systems, though, where we really leave the pack, typically cost less than half the cost of Microsoft Dynamics, Sage, and others. So keep that in mind. Our key markets are any organization, that is literally any organization who has outgrown the limitations of low-end accounting programs. And just so we're very clear about what we mean by low-end, no. You can't go into the local discount store and find a copy of OA 365. You can find QuickBooks Peachtree $300, $400, $500. That's not what we're talking about here. All those limitations extend to things like handling multiple companies, multiple divisions, financial reports that you want to modify and change to fit your requirements, invoicing that you want to do your way, etc., etc. So small to mid-sized general business organizations, that's the market for OA 365. Distribution companies are an excellent fit where they need to integrate their sales and purchasing inventory with end-tier pricing. You can have different prices for the same item for different customers, unlimited number of warehouses, complex unit of measures, those kind of issues. And any business who wants to use high-performance, secure, cloud-based systems. That's the emphasis. High-performance, secure, underline, 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 cloud-based systems to extend the collaborative benefits of sharing information in your company. So our users are a little bit more sophisticated than a QuickBooks type user. Where QuickBooks runs out of gas, that's where you can take off with OA 365, starting with multi-divisional, departmental division, P&L statements, balance sheets, and that sort of thing, and much, much more robust audit trails, I might add. And also where you need the flexibility and the ease of use, scalability of an open systems architecture, and you want systems that will support the future changes and growth in your business. Here's the platforms and products, and this is the first thing visually you'll see on the home page of OfficeAccounting365.com. You'll see that diagram over here on the right. These applications, yes, every single one of those applications for Microsoft Office. And the current version that we emphasize here is Office 2013 Professional, and it's very similar to the Microsoft Office 365. That's where the 365 name in our product is basically derived from, and that's to put the concept out there that we are, in fact, cloud-based Microsoft Office applications that include general ledger, accounts payable, accounts receivable, cash management, budgeting, financial reporting, integrated CRM, the optional add-on modules that you can add to that base family includes payroll, all 50 states with direct deposit and support, W-2s, tax table updates, etc. HR management, work orders and sales, purchasing, inventory control, and of course custom features that we would add in particular cases where you want to make one change here or there, or want to integrate your OA 365 with other programs that you're using. The platforms are obviously sort of a desktop environment. I could add phones and laptops and anything that accesses the internet, integrated with Office Professional. Client server versions use the Microsoft SQL Server as well as our cloud-based systems. The hybrid I've already talked about, but you basically pick your preferred primary platform, in-house or a combination of in-house and the web. And let me emphasize this. Even though I'm putting a major emphasis on OA 365 and using the cloud and using the internet, yes, you can buy. Now, I ought to say this again for our sales team. Yes, you can buy Office Accounting 365 for in-house implementation on your own servers. If you, for some reason, don't want to use the internet, that's fine. We can handle that. Final comment on the environment that we're talking about. I would challenge you to match the security of all of your PCs and your servers and your laptop, everything else. I'd challenge you to match the security that we're providing for your hosted account on a dedicated server that's dedicated to your organization with our software. Our software runs on environments, hosted environments that have passed the SAS 70 Type 2 audits, etc., etc. And on our homepage, the homepage for Office Accounting 365, you'll see a lot more detail about that. Bottom line, you can lock down your users to a specific IP address, in addition to the security our applications provide in terms of who has access to what. Summary of benefits. The emphasis here is on ease of use, and that's why we've adopted the Microsoft Office look and feel in terms of finding where things are and point and click and getting around and navigating inside the system. The flexibility, an open database, open source code, integration, those are the keys to providing the kind of management information that you're going to need and you already want. The superior customer service is based on 3 decades of experience in the accounting software business. And the support to you is provided not by third-party resellers or offshore services as good as those are starting to be. All of our support is provided by full-time employees of eTEK International. We wrap the above into a package of benefits that includes proven scalability. Start as small as you want, a single desktop. Then you can grow as large as you need to be with hundreds of users, no retraining, no conversion, no buying some other version of our software. A little bit more on ease of use. Shown on your screen here is just a snapshot of what an Office 2013 Excel sheet looks like, and then right alongside of it, here's, for example, our Office Accounting 365 main menu. It's basically the various modules or the tabs across the top. And when you click on, for example, if you click on accounts receivable, which is highlighted here, you then go to the recurring accounts receivable invoices and you select you're going to post the recurring invoices, and it's just simple as that. So that ease of use starts with a familiar look you already have with your Microsoft Office applications. Okay, thank you. The next step we want to take together with you, we host and conduct a free private, emphasis private, not a webinar, a private GoToMeeting session in wherever you are, your laptop, your PC, in your office, at home, whenever. And we do that with a web demonstration, a Q&A. And once you've gone through that, then we'll provide a specific quote for your consideration for Office Accounting 365. Thank you for your interest.